exclusive insights series with our very own Youmna Naufal. Stay tuned. Fall is here, and what's autumn like without a little style and advice from our entrepreneurs/fashionistas? Over to you, Youmna.
And our guest today is Serene Abbas, the co-founder of Raghunter, the only search engine for fashion items that are currently available in stores across the country. Users can search for fashion items with specific criteria, or they can browse through the website to discover new stores and designers. Raghunter has around 80 stores and designers across Lebanon on the platform, with around 300 daily visitors to the website. Welcome, Serene.
Thank you.
So I noticed that when you check out the website, you only display about 20 or 30 pieces from a specific store. So why not display the whole collection? Is there like a specific criteria you go by to pick the items?
I mean, no, we leave that open to the fashion retailers. They choose whatever items they want, and we display it for them on the website. And it kind of depends on the package that they've taken with us. So we can display up to thousands of items, and we can display up to hundreds of items.
So usually they choose what items you display. Is it usually
there's no cap on how many we can display.
Okay, so there's no cap on how many you can display. But what about the selection process between you and the retailer? How does that work?
In terms of selecting the items, or in terms of, well, I mean, we leave it up to them, because we take it as they are specialized in knowing what their customers would like to see, or what they would want to push or promote, what's classic in their store, what's kind of a trend item. They know the kind of balance, and what we do is we kind of provide that portal for them to actually just display their items.
How do you measure Raghunter's success? Because I know that basically people go through the website to search for clothing and where the different stores have, but not to buy.
Yeah.
So how do you measure and get feedback over how items are selling, whether people are going to the stores or not?
Definitely. I mean, Raghunter is a kind of marketing platform. So the way that we engage, the level of engagement with our users, the people who are actually interacting with us on a daily basis, is one of the biggest indicators of success for us. So for example, I'll give you an idea. Our daily visitors spend on average per person between 6 to 7 minutes on the website, and that's a long time online. It shows that they're actually taking their time, they're going through the website, they're browsing, they're taking their time, they're learning, they're discovering items.
But that's just browsing the website. But then how does it translate into, are they actually going to the store? You know, because the way the website is made, it's made for people who may not have time to shop, like around the holidays or when you're in a hurry. You'll just check the app, they have an app. And basically,
we have an app now.
I know, now you have an app. We're actually showing the pictures on the screen here. And so they'll be checking it, and then how do you measure? Because you can't track them.
Yeah.
So, and you're advertising for the store. So how do you know that, okay, are they going to go? Are they not going to go?
Okay. This is, I guess, the way to put it is it's one of the biggest challenges for marketers online that are trying to connect to the consumer's journey and the way that they're actually interacting offline. And this is a global phenomenon. So this is something that we are kind of trying to figure out across the globe. It's the way you're marketing online and the way that you're actually being like, okay, fine, so what's actually happening offline? How are we affecting the journey, the shopping journey, that's what we like to call it, of the consumer. And the thing is, it's called really a multi-channel approach. There are different ways in which you'll track. There's no one big bang solution in which you're going to like find out all the information. So it's a combination of, for example, when we just launched our app. So checking in, we're going to incentivize the consumers to check in, so we have an indication that way. We have a very close relationship with
to check in on the website.
To check in when they actually enter the store.
So when they enter the store, how do you know how do you track that?
Because on our app, everything is geolocated. So in order to actually use the Raghunter app, you need to turn on your location services.
So your GPS monitor,
exactly.
Basically. Okay.
So we know where you are. So if you go to, for example, GS, and you check into the store for some sort of incentive that we're giving you, we can track. We know how many people are actually checking into the store. Another thing is that we have a very close relationship with our fashion retailers, so they do tell us when things are coming into the store.
Do you update it on a daily basis? How does it work in terms of items? A new item comes and then they want to advertise it, so how does it work?
Definitely. I mean, this is the core of what we do. We are there to show you what's in the market. So updating items, adding items, putting them on sale, putting them sold out. That's the core of what we do. It's a daily operation.
Speaking of shopping and online and offline, do you have plans to go into online purchasing and shopping?
Well, that's an interesting question. Everybody asks us that. The thing is with Raghunter is, what's unique about Raghunter is that it is a very targeted marketing platform for fashion retailers.
Who do you target? Who's your target market?
Who are our target users? We're targeting time-consumed shoppers who need the most relevant information in the fastest time possible. So take you, for example, you're busy, you're a working lady. If you have, for example, a friend's cocktail party on Friday and you really don't have time to go around, but you need a black dress, you can go on raghunter.com, search for black dress within a certain price range that you want, let's say $200, and you can even specify the location, so Beirut suits. And you would hit the search button and we would show you everything that's available that matches your search query, where it's found, the material, the price, everything.
So no plans to go into online purchasing. However, you know, when you're thinking about the next step, right, in your business plan, what do you think, where do you see Raghunter going if there will be no online purchasing? Is it going to be just a wider range of search engines? What do you have in mind?
I mean, just to tackle your point about Raghunter will, the way that we see it today, I mean, we're a startup at the end of the day, right? I mean, we can't.
You started in December 2012.
Exactly. We've been alive for 10 months now. So you never know what happens. But the plan is today is that we want Raghunter to be this go-to reference, your shopping buddy, for everything that's local fashion, your local fashion market. So if it's deals, if it's events, if it's fashion items that you're browsing for, Raghunter is your go-to reference. You start your shopping experience with Raghunter. So whether we take Raghunter to Dubai, even to London, or whatever it is, we're kind of connecting the online and the offline experience. We're like giving you a transparent layer over what's happening, what's actually available in your local fashion market.
Right, so it's marketing and advertising for the stores, for people who don't have a lot of time and who need it quickly. But eventually, did you ever, when you thought about this plan, did you ever think, am I going to get competition? Maybe the stores are going to start doing it themselves and then I'm going to get competition and it might not work?
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, the interesting part is that the idea of Raghunter came out of months of research that Serene Abbas and I did. We're two co-founders, and Jad Sarut as well, third co-founder of Raghunter. And the insights that came out is that if fashion retailers wanted to do it themselves, it's actually pretty expensive, it's time-consuming. And the way that we hit our reach, because we include everybody on the same platform, it's actually much bigger and much more effective. So they're kind of outsourcing their online fashion marketing to us. We're dealing with all the dirty work of actually getting the pictures online,
so you're helping them out in the sense that you're basically you're doing their work for them.
Exactly.
I want to end with you telling me about the competition tomorrow that's taking place in Beirut Suit. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Definitely. So we just launched our mobile app a few days ago. And in celebration of this, we decided to do an event, which is a styling event. It's going to be really fun. So basically, we have 20 contestants who are going to come down to Beirut Suits tomorrow. We're going to give them rules for the competition. They don't know about them yet. They're going to find out on the spot. They're going to use the Raghunter mobile app to search for fashion items in order to create this look from stores in Beirut Suits on the ground, so they're going to be like hunting around.
And the retailers are going to be there, and it's going to be like a big party where people go, and it's basically who's like the best dressed.
Yeah, they're going to be judged on certain criteria. We have 4 judges.
Who's judging?
Amazing people. We're really lucky they're on board with us. We have Krikor Jabotian, fashion designer, Aya Jamal, who's the editor-in-chief of You magazine, Tarem Addim, who's a wonderful fashion photographer, and of course Hadia Sanno.
Okay.
And she's the exclusive fashion stylist in Beirut Suit.
And that's taking place tomorrow in Beirut Suit at
4 p.m. Okay. So please join us.
So make sure you go there and you dress to impress. Thank you so much, Serene Abbas, for being here. That was the co-founder of Raghunter, Serene Abbas, with me, ending this Friday on a very fashionable note. Back to you, Linda.